Hi guys, so a number of Brexiteers, both online and offline, will point to the Express as some sort of authority. They'll use articles from the Express to make some sort of claim. And the Express is an unusual newspaper because it relies on headlines, catchy headlines, clickbait in a sense, instead of actually real content. Now, I'm going to give you a demonstration here of that. Now, it says here, Irexit is coming. Irexit, of course, being Ireland exiting the European Union. So you read this headline, Irexit is coming. Wow, what's this all about? I thought the people of Ireland supported staying in the European Union. Obviously, the Express has some sort of scoop here. They have some information from some source in Brussels or in the Dublin government or in Whitehall, I don't know where, but they have some sort of evidence that they can point to that Irexit is coming, that the people of Ireland want to leave the European Union. So the headline says, Irexit is coming, Britain's jubilant as EU states buckle under UK economic pressure. So the UK government is putting pressure on the European Union, and this is causing some sort of fracture within Europe. So I'm not going to read the entire article, but I'll just read the first part here. It says, as the UK inches ever closer to triggering the clause to resolve the impasse over the Northern Ireland Protocol, of course, they're talking here about the, in the protocol, the Article 16. Article 16 does not resolve the impasse, but anyway, fears are growing of a looming trade war between the two could erupt. The BBC's political editor Laura Klainsburg reported yesterday that Boris Johnson looks set to trigger the cause of the Brexit withdrawal agreement. Okay, so where is this Irexit part? Well, the Irexit part, if we scroll down a little bit, this is insane. This really is insane. It says here, Ruffles the guinea pig. Now, who is Ruffles the guinea pig? Is it some source in Brussels? Is it a source in Whitehall, in Dublin? No, Ruffles the guinea pig is somebody who comments on the Express newspaper website. This is the source. It says here, the EU knows Ireland can't afford to build and man a 500-mile border. Ireland is going to be suspended from the common market and the customs union. That essentially means Ireland will be out of the EU. Irexit is coming, and there won't be a referendum or any negotiations. So this is the source. Ruffles the guinea pig. I've covered articles on the Express before where the headline would say one thing and the content would say something else. But this isn't even content. This is the opinion of some commenter on the website. And what the journalists, if you want to call them, or the editor of the Express has done here is taken Ruffle the guinea pig's comment and turned it into an article. And of course, what's going to happen is Brexiteers are going to see, Irexit is coming, share this article on social media. And other Brexiteers will think, wow, the people of Ireland must be getting close to leaving the European Union. Perhaps they'd like to rejoin with the United Kingdom. We could have a massive single market there, outside the European single market, of course. And why would the EU care about Ireland? Why would they care about what's happening in Northern Ireland? It's damaging them politically. It's damaging them economically. Of course, they have no understanding of this. Well, let's get back to Ruffle the guinea pig's comment. So Ireland, the EU knows Ireland can't afford to build and man a 5-mile border. This is in reference to, well, if the protocol ends, if the protocol doesn't work, the EU will be forced to put a border on the island of Ireland. The EU has said that they're not going to put a border on the island of Ireland. The Irish government has said that they're not going to put a border on the island of Ireland. And even the UK government have stepped away from talk. Well, they've never actually, to be honest, the UK government have never said that they want to put a border on the island of Ireland. They want to protect the Good Friday Agreement. So who's talking about putting a border on the island of Ireland apart from Ruffles the guinea pig? Ireland is going to be suspended from the customs union and the single market. Well, there's no evidence to support that. Now, perhaps they're getting the idea that, well, the border won't be put on the island of Ireland, it'll be put between the Republic of Ireland and the rest of the EU. Now, that's, of course, that's true if you followed the Express, because the Express talked about that some months ago. It was something that was put forward by Brexiteers, and it was something that was mentioned by some diplomats in Europe, but it never got any real traction. Excuse me. So that essentially means Ireland will be out of the EU, Irexit is coming, and there won't be a referendum or any negotiations. So if Ireland is going to be removed from the single market and the customs union, in this way, do they think it's a good thing or do they think it's a bad thing? That's the question I have for Brexiteers. You want Ireland kicked out of the European Union without a referendum or negotiations, but you'd be happy with that. Would you prefer them to have a referendum so that people could vote? No, you'd actually prefer them to be kicked out, to be punished in some way because of what? Because of your vote back in 2016. So, look, once again, you hear many Brexiteers online and offline referencing the Express. Oh, I read this article in the Express, or look at this article from the Express. But the Express has demonstrated itself here to be unreliable. It's taking articles, it writes an article, and then it takes the comments from that article and creates a new article from that. Irexit is not coming. Support for membership of the European Union in Ireland is extremely strong, and is stronger by the day. The people of Ireland understand that. Jacob Rees-Mogg or Boris Johnson or even Nigel Farage may try to undermine that, but the Irish people are looking across the Irish Sea and saying, we don't want any of that. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.